Satnam, good sunrise. My name's Amrit. Welcome to Awakening with Amrit and our morning moment. It is early. I have to be at work early this morning, so I had to get up at 5:30 to make this happen beforehand. So thank you for being here with me and a state where I have only had one tiny sip of coffee. So let's get right into it. We will actually go back and look here first. So here we are on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday, and we're in the waxing crescent moon phase. She's at about 40% in her fullness, leading up to this full moon on February 1st. And this is our chart for the day. We still have the sun here in the early degrees of Aquarius, sitting with all of these planets here, all of our inner planets. Besides this one, this is Pluto. We have the moon down here still in Aries for the day. So again, might have some heightened emotions, maybe more aggressive or even feeling like actionable emotions happening with that. We have the Saturn Neptune here. Neptune has moved over into, I believe it has. Where's Neptune here? Yeah. Oh, no, it's still in Pisces. The very last degree in Pisces. Neptune's getting ready to shift over into Aries, as is Saturn. And you can see 28 degrees, 29 degrees. They're almost conjunct. They've been really close to each other over the last year, really. So here's our planets for the day and our chart for the day. And then let's just get right on into it. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us this morning for this beautiful Sunday. Hope you all are well. Staying warm. There's a crazy winter storms across the United States right now. I'm in the Phoenix, Arizona area, and took Hermes to the park this morning. It was 45 degrees in Phoenix, which is, I think, is kind of typical for this time of the year, but cold nonetheless. But nothing like what they're having. Even in the South right now, Mississippi, it's going to be below freezing for several days. So sending them all warmth. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us today? What messages can you bring to us that will help us as we journey throughout this beautiful day? Can give us some guidance, some insight. Okay, all right. I think this is what's jumping out right now. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we have the King of Swords. King of Swords. Hmm. So swords in the tarot represent air, which is of the mind, communication. We have all those planets in Aquarius right now. Aquarius is also an air sign. And the switch here on this card has this sword, as if she's charging towards something. And there's this beautiful white wolf that's watching her, observing whatever it is that she's going after. So it looks like, just intuitively to me, taking action, in a very, I don't want to say forceful way, but aggressive. And then we do have that moon today in Aries. So, all right, let's see. Let's see what our book says for the King of Swords and the message that it brings us. All right, the King of Swords. Stark kingdom of the King of Swords is made of wind, snow, and ice. That's interesting. Stark is not capitalized here, so it's not a proper noun or proper, yeah, proper noun. But in the Game of Thrones, the kingdom of the North, right? Aren't they the Starks? Wind, snow, and ice. That's interesting. Okay, I digress. The Stark kingdom of the King of Swords is made of wind, snow, and ice. The king goes where others do not dare, believing in the rationality that penetrates the physical and allows us to survive in the most hostile of times and places. He gets a spirit of adaptation to his surroundings from the Arctic fox. This king calls for our accountability towards ourselves and others and invites us to look for an objective explanation for life's events. He may seem cold and distant, but he never gives up on his commitments. His demanding nature is outweighed by his sense of responsibility for the weak. Hmm. I think that's what I was feeling was more of like a protective aggression because it didn't feel forceful like a conqueror type of feeling. It didn't feel that way at all. Okay. So calling for accountability towards ourselves and others and invites us to look for an objective explanation for life's events. Never giving up on commitments. All right. Positive aspects of this card are intellectual strength. So again, the mind, air, planning, rationality, authority, and insight. When we're in the shadow aspect of this card, it could be lack of scruples, indifference, manipulation, irrationality. All right. Okay. Let's go to our reflections deck here from Amrit. All right, Spirit. How can you further guide us, direct us based on this King of Swords? What reflection do you have for us today? All right, this one's, well, there's two, but I'm just going to pick one. Picking the top one. I'm not picking. Spirit is telling us it's the top one. Awareness is our card. Awareness. Hmm. Life is an art. Art is seeing beauty and harmony where others see ugliness and disorder. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I feel that. Because you could easily look around right now at the state of the world and say that there's ugliness and disorder. I am choosing to see the beauty and harmony in that there's something new unfolding. Let's get some further insight from our sacred symbol cards. All right, Spirit. What sacred symbol do you have for us today? Give us further insights and guidance on our card of awareness and the King of Swords. This one's- Oh, wow. A gift. Look, we've been given a gift. I definitely take the stance and the view that all of this ugliness and disorder we're experiencing in the world right now, it's truly a gift. It really is. I do have so much love and compassion for the people who are dying and the trauma and just the unspeakable things that are happening. It's not that I don't have love and compassion for them. And I also understand that as an infinite being of light, that the best thing I can do is to love myself and love those around me and continue to put positivity and love and compassion out into the world because that's what will change it. That is what's changing it. All right, so we have this gift. Let's see what is the deeper meaning of this gift symbol that we have here. All right. Wonderful surprises and unexpected blessings come to you now. Open your arms wide to receive all that this gift has to offer you. Nothing is asked in return, just your enthusiasm upon receiving. Meditate on this when you want a little more cheer in your day. The symbol is a special present or surprise package. All right. So I'm super excited for all of us to go throughout our day today and to be open to receiving and then being connected enough that when this gift or gifts come in that we are able to see them, be aware of them, to accept them, and not expect to give anything back in return. Just lovingly accept what's given. I love that. All right, King of Swords, awareness and gift. So we're staying true to ourselves, accountable to ourselves and others for the commitments that we've made, committing to seeing the beauty, the art around us, the harmony. And as we do that, these gifts will just naturally be attracted to us. So that's my suggestion for you today. See the beauty, be open to the gift, be accountable for your own state of mind, to be in that good state of mind, seeing the positivity. And the quickest way to do that is just to stay in a state of gratitude. All right. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Sending you throughout this day with love. Satnam. Thank you.